We're live, the home of the Magic, the M. In beautiful Orlando, Florida. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. You look at Utah. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And you have to view this as an opportunity. Oftentimes on those short road trips, you really want to take care of your business, show you can win those games on the road, and keep that momentum.
Here's Connaughton. No good from outside.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19 already a physical specimen and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
Now Fox, following the Porzingis miss from deep. The wide open look here for Fox. The Magic again can't hit. And so James will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Ibaka. He can't get that one. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, easy call.
Siakam far from the most skilled player on the floor, but Dorsey finds minutes through his hustle.
This guy has got one of the highest motors in the league. He can leak out in transition, finish in the open floor. I'll tell you, this is a jolt of caffeine in a power forward's body.
Now here's James. Here's Bogdanovic. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovic in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Pass to Murray. Here's Siakam. To the middle. Here's Adams. James with some nice D.
Scoreless after 4 shots. Wow. Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Down low. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Now, here's Fox. Hits it from three-point range.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Pass to Adams. And the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Orlando leading. And stolen by LeBron. Fox with the steal. Here's Siakam. Back to Murray. A pass to Fox. Here's Porzingis. Back to Fox. A three-pointer, no good.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the Magic last season, Doris, suffered on offense due to a lack of outside shooting.
And it wasn't the number of threes, Kevin. They took a good percentage of shots from three. The bottom line was the percentage from those shots wasn't very good. Too many players putting up a handful of threes per game that just weren't consistent from that distance.
Now here's LeBron. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Siakam. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Now here's James. Pass to Bogdanovich. James looking around. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Outside, Porzingis. Buries it down low.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
Here's James. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:27 left from the first quarter. A pass to Fox. And stolen by James. Ilyasova gets the bucket.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning-quick hands.
Here's Siakam. At the elbow, Fox. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Ilyasova. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fox with the steal. Here's Siakam. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Siakam's got 6.
From the opening tip, he's been active and working for good looks. He's been pretty accurate.
Got that one up quick.
Well, you love how Ibaka goes right up with the shot. Doesn't hesitate for a second off the catch.
Magic leading by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. But they get it back. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands-on basketballs, resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
And the rejection by Ajinça. Pass to Siakam. A second chance effort. Here's Fox. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Fox has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic. Picked him clean. Here's Siakam. He's got 6. A pass to Fox. From the arc. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's James. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. James has got his first 2 points of the night. Doris, when you talk about coaching, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night. So to evaluate those coaches, here are the things I would look at. One, are you maximizing the talent at your disposal? Are your player development skills at such a degree that you're seeing incremental improvement from the guys on your roster? And then ultimately, Kevin, are guys playing hard? Are they competitive every night? Even if the wins don't necessarily show in the box score and at the end of the regular season, the reality is, are you playing hard? Are you competitive?
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Orlando Magic has struggled to find difference-making players in the draft or in free agency. Their goal is to get younger but get better at the same time, and it's difficult to do even in the Eastern Conference, but Orlando is determined to get this right. Kevin?
And the journey continues for them and a lot of teams. D.A., thank you.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Magic. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Jazz.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Lyles. James, left side. Back to Lyles. Another miss by Utah. Magic leading by 6. Here's McCall. To the paint. It's stolen by Lyles. Ajinça with the bucket. Ajinça's got his second basket of the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's McCall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Clarkson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Magic lead by 6.
I'll tell you, tremendous concentration by Jordan Clarkson. This guy is not going to be deterred.
From about 16, James misses.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Now Clarkson out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Spates. And the rejection by James. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
Magic moving the ball around. Inside. Here's Clarkson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. You think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. to Ilyasova. Now here's James. Stolen by Clarkson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
And for Clifford, his job in Orlando, Doris, will be to develop the skills of his very young core.
That is correct, and he'll try to get this young group to play intelligently, minimize turnovers. You remember he once famously said the NBA isn't about winning, it's about winning in the playoffs.
Pass to Spates. Fires for three. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Bogdanovich wide open. McCaw grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Orlando leading by 4. Clarkson with the ball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
LeBron drives in.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And here's Clarkson. Up top, Spates. There's McCaw. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Well, I'll tell you, if you work as hard as LeBron James, as he did in that instance, he's a physical force inside. That's going to be his shot every time.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. You know a skill that doesn't show up in the box score? The drawing charge calls. In your opinion, there are, I'm sure, a lot that you think are the best at it. Yeah,
I think, Kevin, sometimes this comes at a cost physically that you have to be willing to absorb. I've seen Marcus Smart take a charge from LeBron James. Ooh. That's 6'8", 250-plus pounds coming at you full speed. Kemba Walker, Draymond Green. But, Kevin, you know this. When you draw a charge, you have essentially given yourself an extra possession, and you've put the opponent at a detriment because it's a foul against that player who's committed it.
Means a lot. Outside, Porzingis. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Magic.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Ibaka. A three-pointer off the mark. Magic leading by 4. Here's Siakam. He's got 6. Back to Fox. It's stolen by Ibaka. Pass to James. That shot off, so Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Murray. Here's Porzingis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
Kristaps Porzingis standing 7'3", He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Well, he's got wonderful touch from deep, right? And with his size, a defender has a hard time even bothering him on the perimeter.
Outside, Porzingis. Poked loose. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Bogdanovich. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
Here's James. Rebound by Murray.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
A pass to Fox. There's the triple. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And Orlando making a change here.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history. Boy, a kick-out's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
Porzingis can't hit. With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
But to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Orlando trailing here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Right side, Collison. Good, and the assist goes to James. Collison's got his first bucket in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Utah.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, what a surprise the Utah Jazz were in the West last season. When you think about some of the injuries and key personnel losses, to me, they overachieved. Yes, they were ousted by the Rockets in the conference semifinals, but the reality is that was a big-time achievement just getting there.
Pass to Hernangomez. Here's Clarkson, guarded by O'Neal. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. That's his first foul. Here's Orlando now. Now, here's Isaac. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Clarkson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
LeBron outside. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Count that one. Lyles got his first points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Hernangomez. Back to Clarkson. Now Hernangomez. He's covered by Collison. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Five to shoot. Over in the corner, Isaac.
Yeah, really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Yeah, just hitting a reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
Utah calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Dancers. You may have your Magic Dancers.
.11 seconds left in the third. The kick out to Collison. Back to LeBron. Shoots over Isaac. It's off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Utah out in front. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 1. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. That shot missing. Good D by LeBron.
He definitely got nervous at the rim. I mean, he needs to make sure he finishes strong.
O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Now a timeout called by Orlando. This Orlando Magic team, one that isn't expected to compete just yet, still in the midst of collecting talent.
Well, Kevin, I don't know if you want to call it a rebuild or a reset for this franchise, but there is some youth to build around. They're getting some good talent. Obviously, they were hoping to jump into the top 3 in last year's draft. This is going to take some time, and the fan base has got to be patient.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He told them that they're getting it done in the paint. He said, they can't guard us inside, guys. Keep taking it to them. Pound it down low. See if they keep it up, Kevin.
Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
LeBron outside. Another shot. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
I don't know how it's possible for a player to keep getting better with age, but as LeBron said, he's like fine wine, baby.
Here's Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
It's hauled in by Adams.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys. Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Utah calls timeout. Doris, you've covered the NBA and the Jazz for so long. Just how much does this team mean to its community?
Well, this is one of the great environments in the entire NBA. Jazz fans are diehard. They're loud and they're proud. And I'll tell you, as the only pro team in the state, it's no wonder.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. It's LeBron with the drive.
You can see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
Here's Fox. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the rejection by Ibaka. Utah trailing here. On the wing, James. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
A pass to Fox. Porzingis with the ball. Over Bogdanovic. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And now a three-point Magic lead.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half. A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
They've got to be willing to step up. And when it's this close, you just can't let them get easy buckets. Make them feel you a bit.
Offensive rebound. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Porzingis. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, you've got to be composed mentally right now at this time of the game. It's really careless play right there.
Now LeBron. Outside Bogdanovic. Good, and the assist goes to James. 8 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovic, able to deliver a huge shot.
Murray, good. Murray's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Connaughton. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. And James throws it down.
LeBron finding a way to come up with a ridiculous make in a huge situation yet again.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside, Porzingis. It's the first that narrows the gap to 1.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Murray. Back to Porzingis. On the clock. Here's Fox. And another shot. Count the basket and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Outside, Bogdanovich. LeBron outside. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go with Adams running it up the court.
Well, Kevin, that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Utah calls timeout. They trailed by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
"17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The 3 misses the tray.
Great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, guys, that'll seal it for sure, right? Terrific job keeping his concentration and knocking those down.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Right, that's the game plan. It's got to be executed perfectly. No time to waste.
It's stolen by Adams. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game.